Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Krashy, and today we're going to be playing a game of Countess Jungle. I'm going to try to describe all of my decisions on this one, and looking at our team comp, I'm not super happy about it, but we are going to start on the blue side with our Q as our level 1 ability, or I guess it's called Shadow Slip. So Shadow Slip, level 1 ability. Sorry, I know there's a lot of console players, but y'all just have to kind of bear with us PC players for our terminology. It's a little hard to change, but we'll go ahead and knock that out, and you can honestly take either which one of your next abilities. For this one, we'll go with Blade Siphon, right? It really doesn't matter what your level 2 ability is on Countess Jungle. There's like pros and cons to both. I will say one thing for Countess Jungle is when you use the Q, instantly reactivate it so that way you can put it on cooldown, so that way you can get it back faster. So you won't tend to see me Q into camps. You'll see me Q on camps, because I don't want to like go back and forth and yank myself around. So you'll see me do something like that. Nice. We'll use our second hunt because we're going to go for full clears on Countess. She clears incredibly fast, and if you can clear with her, sometimes you can just get a lead just by clearing very quickly with her. So she also keeps herself very healthy. Countess Jungle, honestly, pretty damn strong. So pretty damn strong. We might no ward there. We might go for a 3-minute gank here, but I think I'm a little behind. That's close, but looks like they're fighting River here. Honestly, I really like. Not only did I want to flash for the kill, sorry I didn't say it because it happened so quickly, I wanted to flash for the assist. So I did end up getting the kill, and that's going to give a mid assist. But the reason that's so important is because like I'm trading an early flash, which means it's going to be on cooldown, and I'm going to be able to get that back quickly for a kill and an assist, so we get more gold out of that exchange. All right, we'll go ahead and use my hunt. Like I said, we're going to finish up our whole first rotation and try to get ourselves to a 1200 gold mark so we can buy going toward Megacosm. It's what I like to tend to do when playing Countess, so we're already pretty close. I might go for a gank just because I'm here and I have a little bit of time, and we're going to be maxing up that right click. That's what I tend to like to go for. So we can already see, like, I'm in a pretty good position. This Grux is definitely dead. Now we can press down the gas in the Greystone Jungle. I can go for him a little bit. I got some time. I'm actually surprised I'm not catching him. Let's go ahead and bounce out of that. Oh, I'm gonna die. Give me the assist. Get me the assist. I believe in it. Come on. Get me the assist, please. I got it. I got the assist. Okay, so killing spree for him. We're gonna go toward our potent staff. Like I said, we actually get the spirit beads as well. Blue side jungle starting to come back up. What we'll probably do now, because we're in a pretty good position, farm wise and item buy wise, is we're gonna farm to level 6. We're probably just gonna hard farm to level 6, and we'll work our way into like ganking and helping other lanes, and we'll go from there. Actually, I mean, if they're here, try to step to the side there. Okay, so I won't be able to help anymore there, but what I will do is I'll take gold here. So I show up to duo lane. We're gonna look to take gold. I feel like I can explain my decisions a little bit better, but all right, we'll take gold since we're here. Now we're gonna work back my way toward blue side. So a little bit of pressure. I know that his flash is going to be down for a while, so if I can get my level 6, I can kind of circle back. I might even just do like a blue side clear, or like, I don't know, we'll see. I have an opportunity to potentially circle back, so that's kind of what I'm looking for potentially. But we do have a nice buy, something I think is going to keep me in jungle for a while. I could even look for some potential invade, and that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm gonna bypass a little bit of farm. I'm doing well enough that I think I can make this trade, because I don't exactly know that any farm's going to be here, as he could just have cleared his red side already. But at very least, it's going to give me some timers, so I know about where he's at in his rotation. So now that gives a little bit of time for my blue to come back up. So what I'm going to look to do is probably just full clear my blue side and then look for another gank. I feel like the early game has started off well enough for me that I can kind of sacrifice a little bit of time. So you can see that whole run I just did was a bit of a waste of time. but we've kind of afforded that with some of the kill participation that we've gotten. So we'll go ahead and clear this blue, and then we'll look and see what we want to do after that. My mid laner, dude, chasing him down. I like that. I like that. We'll clear our blue side. I do want to just get the level 6 if I can. I feel like that's probably where I'm going to get the biggest amount of influence. Nice. He actually got her. Okay. So look, we can see a little bit of information. We know that he's at 50 farm, so he's keeping up with me. He's going like a damage build, so that's actually going to be a little tough to fight into. And a part of me really wants to just go for this Grux again. I think I am exactly going to do that. He's pushed up enough in a way that I'm like excited to step into him. I wish Cesaris would have chased into that a little bit better. Very nice. Very nice. So that's another kill participation for me. My red side is up. What I'm probably going to look to do is just finish my 5 camp here. We may just base, or I could just forcibly farm the 1300. Okay, so with a duo-side death right there, that gives me like a little bit of context on like how the field's gonna look, right? Like I would basically only have a gank on mid right now if I did want to go for anything. So what I'll probably do is I'll farm for the 1300 mark. It's gonna slow down any potential for me to like get a kill here, but it's gonna speed up me getting the megacosm that I'm working towards as well. So my red's gonna come up, or my red's now up. We'll go ahead and be a little bit fluid this game, whereas some games you'll see me like really traditionally just farm and just focus on farming only. Right now I'm kind of being a little bit more like gank fluid, so that's going to put me at 50 gold away from the megacosm. I'll just base, I'll wait the 50 gold, which is really like not that bad. Now after the timer we'll have a megacosm, and then we'll start going towards wraith leggings for pen, but we're gonna have like a lot of bursts now, so we'll wait for this. We don't have our obelisk yet, so we can't start stacking our obelisk, but megacosm online. We're definitely going to it didn't let me get it. I bought it too early. I hate the new buying system because it makes the buying noise. I don't know if y'all noticed that there was a buying system change. Like if you buy the full item, it gives you the components. It made the buying noise, and I had to take it back. So we lose a little bit of time on that. But we do have our ultimate, and we do have a megacosm. I know that the Revenant doesn't have a flash, probably for about a minute and a half. It looks like mid lane's getting ganked. I might be able to run straight to him and help. I've got like a flash Q ult, so I could probably help him out here. He's probably going to kill the Fae, and he's going to need help from the Grux. Oh, couldn't help there, so we'll dive in. We're gonna stick on him because I'm very strong here. At very least, we're getting a little bit of farm. All right, not gonna be able to stay alive to him though. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, he's going to be a bit of a problem for me because he's just going to dive in whenever I'm in, and I don't really have much mobility against him unless I queue away to somebody else. We'll grab a codex, we'll grab a second codex, but even so, I'm able to get another kill. So we're just kind of keeping the kill participation high at 3 kills, 3 assists. Like my gold's pretty off the charts right now, and we'll just go from there. We'll go from there. Though it does look like the Greystone's keeping himself pretty well because he got some gold off my bounty, so he's been able to kill me twice, so he's kind of keeping himself relevant for sure as well. All right, I'll farm up a little bit of blue side. I don't have my ult now, but I would like to gank after the Revenant. At very least, I could force his flash again, so we'll look to see if there's anything here. We'll look to see if anything is here. Looks like they're gonna jump down for gold. If we can push over to them, I might at least be able to flash it. No. Okay, we got his flash. I meant to say smite it, by the way. Didn't get there fast enough to smite it, but... Alright. We'll finish up my blue side. We'll probably base, grab our obelisk, and start stacking on that. Because that's a pretty important thing to start doing on Countess jungle. She's a very solid, like, scaling jungler. She gets pretty damn strong. My offlaner's crushing at this game, though, so that's good. I also have my wild hunt now, which is nice. Oh, I think he's going to kill the Fae. Nice. Yeah, we're doing well. All right, we'll finish up this blue. It'll give me something to buy. Actually, not even. Diffuse a core, not enough. But we'll go grab our obelisk and head our red side. I have to run over there anyway, so it's like a really light, like quick passive buy. I do this sometimes in the early game too. It's something I want to show off at some point is like a really early buy to kind of progress myself, but that's kind of something new I'm working on. I'm not quite ready for that. All right, we have the Greystone in the off lane. He's really just farming his ass off this game, so he's going to keep himself pretty relevant this game just by farming. So I should probably, like, getting some of that information. That's probably what I need to do right now as well, is just farm, because I can see that he's really spending a lot of time just full clearing. So it's probably a bit's what I'm going to do. I do have the wild hunt, but I'm not really going to use it for much other than just full clearing right now. So we'll go back to my blue side, back to my red side. Most of his farm is probably down, but he is doing really well at like keeping himself like farm relevant in the jungle. So that's a little troublesome. Greystone's going to be a problem for me this game. All right, back to my red side. I know I can play through my Zarus. He's not much of a front line, though, so I'm a little worried about that. Like, he's not very tanky. But they don't have the tankiest team in the world either, so should be okay. Should be okay. And I know that Revenant has no flash. Ooh, that's a lot of people in mid lane. That is a lot of people in mid lane. That's not great. Not a great feeling. Damn. Damn. We got the kill, but I'm definitely worried about Greystone. Greystone is going to be a problem. He is going to be a problem. We don't have like the consistent damage that a normal carry brings, so I'm definitely worried about the Greystone because he is going to get really huge. Zarya stealing jungle is good. They're probably going to get first Fangtooth, which I'm not super concerned with. I'm just mostly worried about... I hate Wraith Carry personally. Wraith Carry doesn't really do any, like, objective damage, so I'm not feeling great about that. We need to kind of get our Zarus into fights, and I'm not really snowballing, but I will scale. Let's see, they're not doing Fangtooth, so that's good. We have a read on him, but he is actually just massive. Holy, he is level 11. He is level 11. We're going to need that bounty off him. We're going to need that bounty off him at some point. I just have to farm. My goodness. My goodness, he is crushing it. All three of my deaths are just to him, so he's been keeping himself in it. Now, Grux has a kind of similar level deficit, so I could probably just, like, continue to farm and help play through the Zarus. We're getting towers down, so that's good. That's going to buy us some time and some space. But it's definitely rough. It's definitely rough. All right. Blue side jungle coming back up. Right now, I'm looking to just scale. Like, I can't really afford to do anything on field because of how big the Greystone is. So I can help, like, respond to Greystone's ganks minusculely, and, like, try to keep the pressure off of the tower. But that's about all I can do. Otherwise, I'm just going to be farming and trying to keep myself gaining golden experience. Duo lane could be a flash gank. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take the flash gank. I didn't know if she was gonna see me or not, and I could just use anything I can get at this point. So we can use anything we can get. That's why you see me staying like directly on top of my farm right now. Staying directly on top of my farm. Alright, with nothing else to get on field, we're going to take a quick base for the Wraith leggings. That'll maybe help me out a little bit against the Greystone as well. And we'll come back out. I do see that my Zarus is on this side of field. We're going to look for Caustica next. We're just going full like burst build. So with Caustica next, that'll give us more pen. It looks like Zarus is deep, bro. That is so deep. He's definitely dead, though, which is going to be another bounty for Greystone, most likely, unless I can help him get there. He might be able to take a couple with him. I'm coming. I'm coming right here. He might. Okay, so he's gonna pop that ultimate. Okay. I think we have to just back up here. Yeah, we just back it up here. Nice though. I mean, that's good. We're gonna lose that tier 1 tower, which I think is fine. And best thing I could probably do is gank the duo lane here. Okay, we'll walk it back from that. That's some good damage poke. I just have to do my camp more. I just gotta do my camp more. Alright, we'll continue my farm. Looks like a gank in the left lane. Yeah, I just gotta keep farming. Greystone not showing, I just gotta keep farming. Well, there he is. So Greystone shows. I'll probably have to cover at least one wave in the mid with the Howie down. Yep, we'll just chill and do this. Alright. We can give him a Fang Tooth, that's fine. We can give him a Fang Tooth, that is fine. We'll just keep farming. He's at level 12, so I'm starting to close the gap. You can already see a little bit. I can already see I'm closing the gap a little bit. Zarus grabbed my 5, which is nice, because that's just going to keep him from like that camp sitting there too long, so I'm totally fine with that. Now we can get back to mid. We'll go ahead and take a quick base so we can start working on Caustica. Go towards Scepter so we can go toward Magic Pen. So we're playing a little bit of catch up. We're playing a little bit of catch up. Didn't mean to press that. Yeah, no farm on field. I think I just need to look for a gank. Like if I can keep the Revenant down a little bit, keeps building weird, so that's good for us, I suppose. The heck? Look for a little sweep here. I don't have a flash ult or flash Q, so just want to potentially gank from here. We'll see. Maybe this could turn into counter gank. Like if he was to ult the Decker, we'd probably just insta kill her. Oh, nice. No. We'll just go for the stack on that. Okay. I didn't actually see where he went. I'll chase out the Rev. Okay, Howie goes that way. I go this way. Howie gets him. Good. I'll take that. I don't really get much kill participation for that, but I don't really get any kill participation for that, but that is fine. I'm surprised the Greystone hasn't gone for a mini prime, mostly just because he probably could rip it pretty easily. But I'm glad he hasn't, because I don't have a great response to that. I don't really have a great response to that. Zarus showing up in the mid. I'll see if I can run into it. Nice. Our Zarus is very strong this game. We're just kind of playing our part this game. Ooh, I can go for an ult. Oh, he grabs me out of it. We'll just go ahead and ult him. See if I can stick on him. Nice. Yeah, just kind of playing my part, playing off of the winning laner, right? Like, not every game is going to be some, like, landslide game where you kill everything and it's perfect, right? And I think that that's one of those important things to note, is that, you know, just because, like, I'm behind 2 levels and it's maybe not starting to go so well, doesn't mean the game is just over, right? Like, I'm playing from the Zarus' strong point. I'm, you know, looking for the farm that I can get. I've made note, like, hey, you know what? I'm behind here. I don't think this is going to be the best place for me to be, or, you know, I don't think that I should, you know, go into the lane. So you just have to kind of be adaptable and, like, play off of where you know you can get value, and then that's the thing that you do, right? So now we've invaded a little bit. That's going to give me some farm to go back into my base, and then I'm going to jump right back into my red side and keep farming. My obelisk is at 15 stacks, and I guess the point of this video is kind of to, like, be a let's talk about all of my decisions, but also, you know, try to find the message in this game, which is that you know, you just don't really want to give up, right? I think having a support gadget is meme, and having a Wraith 80 carry is a meme, but you can still, like, push through having like a rough game and, you know, continue to farm and continue to turn it into a good situation. So I'm gonna shove out. Oh, I'm not gonna shove out this right lane. No, we might go for a gank on him. Which this poor soul has just been getting killed, but he's kind of just putting himself in that position. He's died a lot, and he has not the best build, so we'll have to just go from that point. All right, still stacking the obelisk. Oh, dude, that's tragic. I don't know if I'll be able to get to her. I doubt it. I doubt it. We'll just shove this wave up, both parts of it. Nice, kill him before he gets his ult off. We do have a Fangtooth coming up, so I'll go buy my Casca really quickly and then head back out for that. And now we're at the point where at least we've completely shut down the Greystone, right? Like, his strength has become irrelevant at this point because our Zarus is absolutely massive, and I'm kind of piggybacking off of that. He did go crazy with the farming, so you can kind of see the strength of that particular type of matchup. And also, like, Greystone into Countess just for like 1-to-1 fighting, it's not the best. It's not the best feeling. So I'm down for this burst. Hey, that's not nice. I'm gonna take that kill though. I hope you don't mind. There's no way you chase that, right? Appreciate you. I'm gonna see if I can just base here without dying. Head out to my red side. Oh, we'll take that first. We'll take that first. Head out to my red side. Zarus is fighting in the jungle. Like, Zarus is huge, so he can do whatever he wants at this point. And we are... What do we want, man? I kind of want Spirit of Amir. I kind of want to mess around with an item. I think that I could go Tainted Scepter would probably be fine, but I also just kind of want to mess around with the extra magic. Increase magic power, so I can go like Spirit of Amir, increase magic power, into Oblivion Crown, increase magic power, and just kind of go from there, which I don't really even need, but something to try. I've got my pen online. We're at 20 stacks of obelisk, which is like pretty huge at this point in the game. Well, that's what I've been focusing on, is just stacking up and farming, right? Not every game is going to be the most exciting, but we're tied 1-to-1 on Fangtooth. We know that we're incredibly strong. Basically, any effort that we would have grouped would be a successful effort. So that's probably realistically what we should be doing. Either that or just me looking for picks now, because now I'm pretty online. I'm gonna keep stacking my obelisk just really quickly. So we'll work on obelisk stack 21. My blue's coming up. We'll sweep out really quickly. See if we bait anybody over. I know Zarus was fighting over on this side jungle, so... Ooh, there actually is farm here. I don't know that I'll see anybody. Zarus actually dies there. Well, alright, we'll grab that. See what we run into. At very least, we'll just shove another mid-wave. That's probably exactly what I'm going to do. Because I don't really think the Howie needs me. I think if anything, I just shove another mid-wave here. Alright, pop that in there real quick. Gives me some freedom to roam around the jungle. I could probably get a free stack on... That tier 2 is going to go down. Probably get a free stack here. Alright, free stack off that. And yeah, now I just look for more jungle. Look for more jungle. But like I said, we could probably group up and start pressuring Prime. That's a little bit hard to do in solo queue, but we're definitely in the realm of like that being a possibility. Even just wait for my obelisk stack on this. Alright. Back to base, we'll get a little bit of lifesteal. Work more on our items that we're looking at. I'm just kind of going full burst on this game. Yeah, full burst. Greystone level 16. I mean, you can still see he's just farming over me. He's keeping himself in the game. He needs his teammates to kind of like slow it down. I think that that's the point where, you know, he can't really do a whole lot more. Like, he's still incredibly strong, but it's like his teammates are kind of getting fully shut out now at this point. So that's going to be hard for him to do much. We'll sweep our way over, see if there's any kind of a cutoff. I might even be able to steal a little bit of farm if this camps up and he hasn't been able to get it yet. At the very least, we get the timer on it. We can see the Tsar shoving him out, and he's got him in the cage. We're here for it. We're here for it. Nice. We just kind of full burst that. We could literally just go for orb here. It's a hard orb to do, though, mainly on the fact that we don't have like a burst carry. But we really could just do orb. I think that's probably our best, like, most aggressive play. That's not going to give them time. Because another thing to think about, and I guess that this is just what we're talking about, is the longer you let a game extend, the more and more time, even though you're super ahead, you're giving the enemy team to just, like, farm, right? Like, if we just sit there and sit there and sit there, you're just, like, letting them farm, so... All right, 25 obelisk stacks. We've got the orb. I'll probably grab this 2 camp really quickly, and we'll go back to base, and we'll get a little bit more gold, or a little bit more items. I don't know if the timing on... I wonder if I can leave this. Nice, got another obelisk stack at 26x. I don't know if the timing for that smite and when the Fangtooth will be back up is going to coincide, but we're in such a strong position that even if I did lose a small Fangtooth, it doesn't really matter all that much. I'm going to let my team push with the orb. I'm just going to go grab this second Fangtooth. So they're just kind of doing like end game pushing things. At this point, the game's like pretty out of control. So I'm just kind of like playing my role, right? And I think that's kind of like the sentiment of this game is like play your role. Like, you know, I will say that had we not had a Zarus that got pretty fed and was able to bring his influence around the map, this would have been a much different game because I definitely wasn't leading that for like that charge, right? I wasn't leading the charge. The Greystone definitely had like more map influence than me early on, but I'm playing my role, right? Like I recognize that there wasn't a whole lot I could do. I stayed my ass in the jungle, and now I'm doing the same thing, right? Like I'm playing my role. I'm allowing my teammates to do what they need to do, and we're gonna get another obelisk stack off that. Now we'll go push my left lane here. So we get the second Fangtooth for ourselves. They got 3 people down, or 2 people down. They're pushing core. Like we probably win here, but even still, I'm not at the core to end the game. I'm still playing my role. So I think that's kind of like the important message on this one. Well, there you have it, friends. That's a pretty simple, not an amazing pop-off game of Countess, but drop a like on the video and subscribe for future Predecessor content. Hope you learned something, even if it's just about playing a little bit on the back foot and what you need to do in those kind of situations. But thank you so much for watching. As always, be sure to be kind to one another. Tell someone you love them. Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the next video.